Hello, I'm number 26. Last semester, I got offered a position at a local newspaper. I'm a journalism student, and for any journalism student to have the chance to actually work in a newspaper in an industry where a lot of people are getting fired because they're folding. It was such a one of the biggest opportunities that I could have come across. Um, I sent in my resume, sent the person who was in charge of hiring. I sent him writing samples, and he liked them. Then he started talking about you know that the position was mine if I wanted it. That I needed to go and fill out paperwork like any other job. Problem is that I'm an AB 540 student. I don't have a permit to legally work in the country. Came here as a child. I was 11 years old, and due to immigration laws, there's up to this day I haven't been able to fix my immigration status. So when he told me that, I decided to be tell him the truth, and I told him, I was like, you know what, I don't have a legal permit to work in the country, but my work, it's he told me I was good enough to to work for the paper. It's like, I'm sorry, man, I can't help you out. He told me he respected me, that that being in this situation, it was really hard, but he couldn't do anything. And I understood, I understood that that was those are the rules, and that he needed to follow. But as an A540 student, who's put himself through school, working various jobs, I wasn't about to give up. So I emailed him, and I was like, hey, you know what, I'll do it for free. I'll work for free. I'll show you that that I can that I'm up to the challenge. And he's like, it's not about that. It's about, like, I can't have you here because you don't have a work permit. So it was definitely crushing. Like, I'm graduating this spring, and I could have graduated and actually have a job, but because of the situation I by myself in, I wasn't able to. And I started thinking about all the students who are in my situation, and we're graduating, and this just proved that I'm worth it. I'm worth it. I could be able to help this country by bringing what I know, what I've learned in journalism school, and put it, bringing up issues that are constantly affecting every single one of us. But because of my situation, I wasn't able to do it, and he just sort of like said, I'm sorry, I can't, and that was that. And what do I do with that? What do the opportunities for me are almost non-existent. I work a job that has helped me pay for school, but I know that I can do much better. I know that I can put everything that I've learned in school since middle school, high school, and be able to use that. But I can. My hands are tied, and I hope that people watching this realize how we're sort of wasted potential, because we're not being taken advantage of, in a sense that use us to make this country better. Because this is my country, this is my home, this is all I know. I really hope that the DREAM Act passes, and eventually a bigger immigration reform passes. But the DREAM Act is an investment for this future, for the future of this country. We're at a moment in this history where the government can grab all this brains, because there's so many people, so many students that have so much to give, and they can't. they're in my same situation. So please support the DREAM Act. Do anything you can to make sure this is a reality, and so that students like myself are not finding themselves lost and insecure about their future, because I don't think anybody should be going through that. Thank you.